like a number one fan. Don't open my mouth, let her talk to my fans. My Benjamin Franklin's. A couple of grands, I got rubber bands. My paper planes making a dance. Yes, I'm like that's part of my. We building castles that's made out of. She's amazing, on fire blazing, hotter than Cajun. Girl, won't you move a little closer? Time to get this maximum wage that belong on a poster. I'm in the days that this.
At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Teed up, Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready?
First carry now. This is Bashal Tutu. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tutu. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
On the jump.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Tutu headed left. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. First down play, that's in 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Back Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Completed to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. Give him 5 on the play. And that's a Browns first down.
First and 10 at the
Cowboys.
36-yard line.
Warriors, 17.
Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Steelers' 33-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Xavier Legette the target on that throw, so it'll be 3rd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
18 Cardinals. Look at that team.
Richardson on 3rd. Back to one of his favorite targets this drive, but incomplete. So that's going to bring up 4th down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
60 Vikings. Lion, trap 60. 18, Pioneer.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. Escapes the pocket. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First down now, ball at the 33. Rodgers throwing to start it off. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. The big play, that's him 17 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Jumbo! 319, 630.
First down, here's Rodgers. On the move, headed right. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Gets it through the middle. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Even 25 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
The Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Again, Rodgers. Gets his running back. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks his name all over it.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Staying ground with Evans. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Now Boswell on to send this away. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Mustang 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. And he drives this into the pouring rain. He has it at the 22. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Rodgers from the gun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
On 2nd and 10 now, Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Rodgers going to throw here, 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Takes it in at the 21. And he's brought down before the return gets far. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, Judkins. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. 7-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They're looking at 2nd and 4.
Hand off to Tootin. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That one gains 7. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, and they go right back to it. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Palmer motioning right. 3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Going for it on 4th, Richardson. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that clock?
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Hey, 88.
At the 43-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Rogers. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Back north.
And it's 3rd and long. Here's Rogers. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Corliss Waitman out there again to punt this away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. First of the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
60 Bison.
To the air on this 1st down, Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. He's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's a Browns 1st down.
Here we go. 19,
A gain of 14. And the Browns 1st down.
Ready.
Shotgun handoff here for Duckett. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Offense up to the line fast. Man in motion left. Richardson now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Chuck Clark has it. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field. The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
That's good.
Back
For
north.
the Steelers.
They'll throw again. Rogers. He finds Evans, left side. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. The Steelers leading the way here in Acrisure. 2nd and 3 now.
150. 258.
Throwing again, Rogers. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
And 3 yards to go.
Hey, 626. Go to 50. Jump up. 318. Yeah, this. 319.
Throwing again here, it's Rogers. Oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted. And the Browns, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
They're on the 31-yard line.
Cougar 19. 18 Cardinals. Go.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Browns finding the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
Brings up 2nd and
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 18. Right there. Tap 50. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Here's Richardson. Buying some time right. He tucks it and takes off. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain. About set. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Austin makes the grab downfield. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
That's 26. 318. Mike.
Here's Rogers on 1st and 10. This is a heater going deep into a crowd, and intercepted! Martin Emerson with the pick. Well, they've still got the lead, Brock, but they've been unable to find any separation, and now a couple of drives in a row have ended with interceptions.
Might not have cost them the lead quite yet, Kate, but you just know this offensively. Like, you just continue to make mistakes, errors, turnovers. You give your opponent life. That's not the place you want to be.
They're going to touch him down after a short pickup. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Chased out to his right. He can run it. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
You know, that play is so indicative of what we see in training camps all over football. Pursue, pursue, pursue. Blanketed coverage on the back end. And look at that defense fly. No gain on the play, but it very much feels like a sack for that defense.
Trap 50, trap 50.
Richardson on third. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. First down from the 42.
First down.
Mustang 19.
It's a gain of 10. First
They
down.
kick the handoff. Now Richardson. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. It's another first down mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Steelers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate?
Steelers take
Just
over
run.
first and 10.
Run it.
At their own
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Metcalf working that right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break. He's back to throw. Taking a deep shot here. His final shot of the half will not connect. Falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Chooses to bring this one out. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
21-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
319, get 300, get 300.
Looking out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Escapes the pocket. He's got his man. This is Austin. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Again, Rodgers. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Give to Evans from the gun. He has this down to the 34. Working quickly here. Rodgers going to throw on first. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Rodgers from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Go to 50, 50, jump out! Hey, 88, 88, 88. 50.
To throw is Rodgers. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
50. 318. Get 300. Get 300. 319.
Back to throw it. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive. Ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Ready?
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready?
On the give, it's Tootin. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Looking quickly, trying to get set again.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 27.
Second down, give to Tootin. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of this. Then stopped by Alex Highsmith.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Here we go. 19. 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. Dragon 60. 18. Pioneer.
3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 4th and long. The Browns are lining up to punt. It'll be Corey Bajorquez doing the honors. Pulled in at the 20. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Rogers. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That one goes for 31 yards. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43.
Now here's Rogers. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Steelers take a 13-0 lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Boswell gets that one into the go. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Massive hits, the ball's out. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Awareness, awareness, awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane. In this case, recognizing the fumble and most importantly, keeping that possession.
No progress on 1st down, and they'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Now Richardson to throw. That's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. Offensive line fast.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond third down today. You just look at that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
They're going for it. Here's Richardson. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from a short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's second down.
He was defended by Jacorian Bennett.
Here's Rodgers. Going deep here for the end zone. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Steelers take a 20-zip lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Going after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21. Now Boswell on to send this away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Caught across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. So keep that second and short play in your back pocket. So the penalty goes ahead and gives them the first. Running it after the penalty. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
They'll go again here with Tootin. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set. On third down, here's Tootin. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Running here with Tootin. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Offense in a hurry up here. Tootin with it. And he stops, so that's going to take us to the end of the third. Three quarters in the books from this one. It's the Browns with the ball, but they enter this fourth quarter at a massive deficit. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Let's go.
Inside give here for Tootin. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. Working quickly here. To throw, Richardson. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I think everybody in the building was already thinking about the next play to run as they watched that short throw to the tight end. That's a gimme. You don't expect to see many of those dropped.
Slot receivers headed left. Here he goes, third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
19 shots.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Into the hands of Leggett. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
19.
From the red zone now. Brought in. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. It goes to the hurry-up offense here. Richardson to throw again. Caught on the slant. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. It goes to the hurry-up here.
Third and goal for Richardson. Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone drop. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. All right, here we go. They nearly gave it away on the pick, but the offense still out there. They're looking for 6. And
Oh, he got it. Interception.
Chuck Clark has it. And the Steelers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
26. 258.
To throw, Rodgers. Toward the sideline, and he's got Metcalf. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Connecting with Metcalf again. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down. Here's Rodgers. Just like the last play, Metcalf has it. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, a carry by Evans. And he gets absolutely pumped to add that one. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
33-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll run with Warren. They'll have the 1st down and even more. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers keep adding to that 4th-quarter lead. Boswell to add the PAT. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Steelers continue piling onto this lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Forced out to his right. Oh, Richardson fumbled it. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down.
Cowboy, got 50, got 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Judy will go in motion right.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Outright, Leggett makes the grab. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. We put a receiver in motion left. Richardson from the gun on 3rd. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And he's nearly got there, but he hit the sideline just short. This is going to be 4th and about a yard to go.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we get one more shot as UN get just short on that 3rd down?
Offense up to the line fast. Palmer coming in motion left.
1st and 10.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Browns.
It's a design run for Richardson. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Working quickly here.
It's a loss of 2.
19
Brings up
type,
second
19
and
type.
12.
Palmer coming in motion left.
36-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Taking a chance to the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
It's his running back. It's inside the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns putting up points in a game decided. Now the PAT try coming up. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Browns cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
They'll go again with Warren. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Dumped off to his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers put up even more points in a win. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra points sent in through the rain. And the Steelers grow their lead yet again.
Round 7.
It's now Boswell on to send this away. Return starts at the 9. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's dropped underneath. Tootin. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. They've got to keep moving quick here.
That's good for a Browns.
First down throw here from Richardson. Short pass brought in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Design run. Here's Richardson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offensive line fast.
Gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football, and they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Now he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play.
First and 10 at the 29-yard
18
line.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18.
Motion a receiver left.
Ready.
To the air on this first down, Richardson. And that's incomplete. With 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Cut 19. Cut 19.
One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not.